Thanks for that info, Laurie. Well, it's no secret that students have to be budget conscious. The list of expenses often seems endless. The most important of these is, of course, food, and a trip to the grocery store has never been more costly. A recent study by Statistics Canada shows that food prices have risen significantly over the last year. For many students, that means buying less healthy food to cut down on costs. But as Harris Daniel reports, with the right planning, healthy meals can also be affordable.
When it comes to food, trying to eat healthy can be expensive. Danny Faubire seems to agree.
Well, if you look at the amount that it costs for produce versus stuff like, for instance, macaroni and cheese, it's a lot easier to buy macaroni and cheese, and it's not necessarily healthy for you if you're just going to eat that.
As a student who lives on a tight budget, he found himself eating less and less healthy food. That's why he decides to attend Supper Time Survival, a workshop held by the city's public library and health unit this past Monday. It aims to provide a healthy meal planning guide while staying within the budget.
The main purpose is to give some suggestions or guidelines to individuals or families on preparing a menu on a fixed budget, because a lot of people are on budgets with the cost of food today.
Maya is a community food advisor at the health unit. She says that by planning the menu properly and sticking to the shopping list when buying groceries, it can help people to stay within a budget and eat healthy. According to Statistics Canada, food prices at the grocery stores increased by almost 9% from this time last year. Fresh fruits and vegetables, however, increased by almost 20%. So a kilogram of this last year would cost $1.97. This year it costs $2.77. For Danny Faubire, he says he will try to keep using his supper survival skills even if the food prices go down again.
Obviously, we always want to stay within our budgets, and we always want to eat healthy.
For Cambrian College News, I'm Harris Daniel.
Thanks for the story, Harris. For those who are struggling to meet their expenses, emergency assistance is available to help feed hungry students. The Student Activity Center at Cambrian has an on-site food bank. Food bank spokesperson Stacy Lalonde says that non-perishable food items are available and distributed according to family size. There are also $20 food vouchers that students can use at some local stores. Well, times are tough for students. There are loans to repay, employment concerns, expenses to meet, and hectic schedules to juggle. But it's not all grim. Our next two stories are about opportunities for change and how to stand above the rest as fewer jobs become available. First, our reporter Mark Renford tells us about a new provincial program. It's designed to give laid-off workers a second chance at a new career.
Shelley Sabin finally feels like she's taken control of her own life. Shelley worked in the computer industry for 7 years before being laid off. She says her time jobless was one of the worst periods she has ever went through.
Being out of a job wasn't where I wanted to be in my life. I wanted to find something that was more career goal oriented. I wanted to do something that I wanted to do and not just have a job, but I wanted to have a job that was meaningful to me.
For Ontarians like Shelley, there is an alternative to job hunting. That is to go back to college to upgrade and learn another skill. Cambrian College is home to a second career advisor in Marcel LaForest. LaForest believes this is a great choice for ex-workers, and he is here to help them explore their options.
There's a lot of, it's very good. I mean, it's better than nothing, and it gives people a second chance at a career, therefore a second career, I guess. But at least the government is doing something to help them get it back on track.
The second career program is available to those who have lost their job after January 1st, 2005, and includes even people who have held part-time jobs during that time. The government will provide funding up to $28,000 for training, and even more if academic upgrading is needed. Shelley is one of the many ex-workers taking advantage of the program, and she's at Cambrian College working towards new career skills now.
You know, coming back and doing the second career choice thing is giving me a new perspective on my life. It has given me a chance to follow my dream.
For Cambrian College Television News, I'm Mark Renford.
Thanks, Mark. And lastly on today's program, while some may find the job hunt stressful right now, other Cambrian students are finding ways to stand out to employers. The Heavy Equipment Techniques program hosted the first regional skills competition in Sudbury over the reading week. Reporter Jessica Horn spoke to one of the competitors about why this competition could benefit his future.
Jason Keller is a second-year heavy equipment student at Cambrian College. He is one of 6 students in the program that qualified for a regional heavy-duty skills competition that was held in Sudbury recently. Bob Husey is the provincial technical chair for heavy equipment programs, and he says that the competition was created so that students can showcase their skills to industry professionals.
Students will have a chance to compete in this competition. Will be exposed to our industry judges. There will be 6 of them from different companies. Those judges will see these students in action under a little bit of pressure because it is a competition, and it won't hurt for them to have winner or even participant on their resume. That would differentiate them from the 150 others that are looking for the same job that they're going to be looking for.
Husey says that during the current recession, students need to take initiative and go above and beyond their schoolwork to be recognized. Keller is aware of the significance that this competition could have for his future career.
This competition is important to me because basically there's going to be a lot of people here that'll be able to witness our skills, and with the current situation with the economy, it'll give them a good, I guess, view on what we can do and the skills that we can bring to their company. So.
While job cuts continue to grab headlines, Husey is optimistic about employment opportunities for students.
Definitely, there will always be jobs for students and technicians that excel in what they do. And the whole idea of this competition is to encourage students to be the best they can be in their chosen field.
Keller says despite competing in the competition, he is worried about getting a job after graduation. That is because of the recent cutbacks in the mining industry.
I would prefer to work in Sudbury after graduation, but I mean, I'll go wherever the work is, and in our industry that seems to be the way to go.
At this time last year, there were 6 postings for job and co-op placements for the heavy equipment program. Now there's only 1. But Keller is confident that he will be able to set himself apart from other students during the competition. For Cambrian College Television, I'm Jessica Horn.
Thanks for joining us today on our Student Economics Special. We hope these stories have shed some light on how the current state of the economy affects students, a group that doesn't always make the headlines. We hope you enjoyed the show. Today's program is a production of the Broadcast New Media program. For Cambrian College News, I'm Andrew Lowe.